Hi, and welcome to today's No BS Midweek Coffee Time Chats, where we get real and talk about the things that we all know but don't really say. Now, I'm really excited about today's, and I'm really curious to know what your thoughts are. Not giving more of yourself than someone else is willing to give. Now, I don't mean that in a negative sense, where it's coming from a place of negativity or bitterness, and I definitely don't mean that it's coming from a negative place where you're being closed off, you're being unhelpful or selfish, and not going out of your way for other people. But what it is about is keeping a balance and the right expectation that you have from other people and the expectations that you place on them. Now, I feel we've all been there, giving too much of yourself, giving too much of your time, sharing too much of your things, making plans, going the extra mile for somebody who quite frankly wouldn't do the same for you and who honestly may not even know that you have these expectations of that person. Now, in the long run, this can create feelings of resentment or a strong dislike towards that person, which again, they may not even know, and it's all about the expectations that you place on that other person. But if the feelings go unchecked, these feelings of strong dislike or resentment, you can just hold these against that other person. Okay, now here's something to really think about. Is there someone in your life who you're giving too much of than they are willing to give to you? Now, if there is, maybe it's time to reconsider how much you do for that person or the expectations you place on that person, especially if there's growing feelings of resentment that you're now holding towards that person. Now, I think this healthy relationship recalibration type thing is definitely a healthy thing to do, just as a way of kind of deciding and determining and reevaluating all that you do for somebody in sort of relation to what you expect from them. And I think it is a healthy thing to do because it's all about, to be honest, keeping a right balance between all that you do for somebody and what you expect, and just clarifying those expectations so that those feelings of resentment don't come up and you don't hold those against the other person. Again, I do want to point out that I don't mean this, that it's coming from a negative place where you're only doing things for other people because you expect something in return, or if I do this, you should do this. I don't mean that at all. What I do mean though is we've all been there. When you are giving too much of yourself, when you're giving too much, you're going the extra mile all the time, and there's this kind of relationship imbalance, and you're kind of giving far too much of yourself than someone else is actually willing to give to you. Almost borderline being taken advantage of. Okay, so that's my thought on giving too much of yourself than someone else is willing to give. Now, I'm really curious to know what you think, so please do let me know in the comments whether you think that it's coming from a negative place and that we should just continue to do what we're doing and just not change anything, or if, like me, you kind of agree sometimes a healthy relationship recalibration is in order to kind of balance out those expectations about everything that you do and what you expect from someone else. Okay, so please do leave a comment and let me know what you think, and thanks so much for joining me for today's video. And again, if you haven't already subscribed, please do consider subscribing to this channel. Thanks so much for watching, and I will join you in the next video.